gonna go. Alrighty, guys. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Good final practice for us. We're concentrating on third down and red zone. Now we're going to give the kids a little bit of a break to go celebrate Christmas with their families. They'll come back into town Friday. We'll travel Saturday, and looking forward to getting down to Dallas and the hospitality of the great Dallas people, as well as the Cotton Bowl. So I'm looking forward to headed down. Obviously our last time with our seniors on the practice field today, which is also always a special moment. I thank them for what they have done for us in this university in their time here. They've been nothing but first class, and the accomplishments that they have done over the last couple of years have been phenomenal. And I love them to death. I'm going to miss them. Can't talk too much about them or I'll get damn emotional. So with that, I'll answer any questions that you have.
Why did you do that? I heard a little goodbye where you said some part of all the advances you made or something like that. Why did you do that here as opposed to the last practice for the Cotton Bowl?
I think there's something special about this field. You know, when there's so much history as you look around this field and you think about the people that have competed on this field. This is special to us, and it's been a tradition to do that arch for a long time. And you know, you even heard the kids talk about it in stretch. Hey, coach, man, this is unbelievable. I feel like I blinked my eyes, and this is my last time at this great place on this field. So I think it's always special to a player. You know, when you've given blood, sweat, and tears on a field for 4 to 5 years, and you know it's your last time on it in the pads against your brothers on it, it's special.
But that tunnel, it got a little rough there.
Yeah, it always
does. Maybe.
It always does.
You know, Rasheem's not coming back now.
No, brotherly love.
What kind of legacy and maybe example does Uchenna leave? You know, a guy that didn't play much early, but then, you know, having to go through some things to become a star for me.
Yeah, I think it's what makes this place special, and he's a special person. I'll never forget, you know, after his freshman year, he had dealt with some trials and some tribulation, and I'll never forget going to him and saying, hey, man, you have the spirit of somebody that's going to be a team captain. If you choose the right path, you're going to be something truly special. And that's what this university is. I think it's a total education of how to be a professional, both on and off the field. And, you know, you look at Chenna as a 207-pound linebacker that came in. Now he's 245, knows how to be a defensive end, stack backer, outside backer, knows how to be a pro off the field, how to represent an organization. He defines what we are and what we hope to be as educators, as coaches. And to see that type of young man leave your program and be ready for the real world, man, it does something to you.
Do you think
he should? Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think he should have been Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year?
I definitely think he should have been considered. I bet he was. He's done enough to be one of the better players in the country, and I think one of the more valuable commodities that will be upcoming in the NFL draft. I think his value of being a guy that can be a sandbacker in an under front, be a stack backer in a 4-down front, be a defensive end pass rusher on third downs. There is extreme value for those type of guys as you watch football on Sunday. I think he's a no-brainer to the next organization he goes to.
With that ankle tackle he made at the end of the Pac-12 title game, if he doesn't make it, do you think they probably score there? I mean,
there's a good chance he probably does. I tell you what, we always say pull the trigger, make full-speed decisions, and when he came off that edge, he made a full-speed decision and made a terrific football play, and a play that really, in a championship game, that defines whether you win or lose. Between that play and then a 99-yard drive right after, that was the difference in the ballgame.
From looking at Ohio State on film, what did you see from their defense and guys like Mitch Bosa?
Yeah, I've been extremely impressed with the depth of their front. They have 8 guys that can walk out there and play for a lot of people. And you know, even Bosa's not in there every down. I mean, he comes in passing situations, does a phenomenal job. He's leading their team in sacks. You have to know where the guy is at all times because he's that good. But as well as their first and second down defensive linemen, I think do a wonderful job too. You know, you're talking about a bunch that's giving up just over 290 yards a game. I mean, that's elite. That's elite, and they're holding up in the back end to do it. They're as good a defense as we've played all year.
What matchup are you looking for? As if you could remove yourself and be a fan, their offensive line, your offensive. I mean, where's the matchup going to be? The fan should look at?
I'm a quarterback coach by trade, so when you talk about J.T. Barrett and Sam Darnold, that's a wonderful. That's you watch that game just for those two guys. I mean, you think about what J.T. has accomplished at Ohio State in his years there, that experience and that level of play, a 3,000-yard passer, 700-yard rusher, and then you think about Sam and what he has accomplished. Those are two elite quarterbacks that are going to be stepping in the brightest light. So it's always neat to watch those type of kids square off against each other and go play.
The consensus in Columbus is kind of the USC defense can't really stay on the field with their offense, and they look at stats. And is this a team that maybe the stats don't reflect where you guys are defensively?
Well, I think one of the things, Dan, that happens in our league that throws you off is this is a unbelievable offensive league. You know, and it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop the offenses from top to bottom. I look at 9 teams that were bowl eligible out of this league, and I don't know if there's a bad offense among them. So, you know, I think some of the stats when you look at our league are a little bit varied because of the quarterbacks that are here, because of the skilled players that are here in our league. You know, I know our defense plays with a lot of pride and a lot of effort, and I know they'll look forward to that challenge against Ohio State.
Do you anticipate the remainder of your coaching staff all to come back next year, or is it too early to call that?
I think it's way too early. I would just say they're so talented, and you know, there's always those opportunities. We just got done with the first round of coaching carousel, and then you got the NFL coaching carousel coming on board. I hope they all stay. That would be wonderful. It would be wonderful. But these guys are really good at what they do, and they always have opportunities that are out there. I've been fortunate in my years to hear that they've turned down several of those opportunities. But we've kind of made it through college now. That NFL carousel will come back around. It'll start a new wave. But this is a special place. I think our coaches really enjoy it here. I know they enjoy our kids, the lifestyle that's here. USC, pinnacle of college football. It's a Walt Disney World for coaches. It's a hard place to leave.
Got time for one quick one here.
Is there any concern with Chuma not finishing practice?
He just had a little bit of a lower back. We were preventative. Instead of tweaking something going into Dallas, he got a little tight, and so we shut him down for the day. But no, don't have any concerns. Good. Do you have one, Adam?
I was going to ask you about your brother. We can talk to him, and you know, we kind of no-brainer for him to go. I know it's a big job, but like you mentioned, it's hard to leave here too.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, with Tyson, was proud for him and the job that he did here. Had the opportunity to be an offensive coordinator and to be able to take his next step. So you always want guys to be able to better for their families. You know, I don't ever see guys ever leave here for lateral moves. It's usually to go on and to become coordinators or, you know, possibly head coaches. And again, it's hard. It's a hard place to leave. It's a special place. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, bye.